A few weeks ago or last week, I can't remember, Casey did a video called Washi Tape art or drawing with washi tape. I can't remember actually. But she was making art and she was using washi tape to kind of create textures and create a cool image, and I thought that's really cool, I want to try it. So I bought I can't even hold it all up, gosh, I bought a bunch of washi tape. This is my way of holding it up because I have so much of it now, and I thought I would make some art. So let's go. So the first thing I did was to put out all of my washi tape that I got online. I will put the links down below if you are interested in them. There were 2 bundles that I got from Amazon, and I kind of wish that I could done the same type of video that Casey Golden did, where she kind of got random washi tapes that somebody else got for her. I thought that was kind of cool, but I try to not look too closely at the washi tape that I got and try to make the bundles a bit more surprising. And then yeah, I saw a few that I liked and I just went for it. But of course, as you know, washi tape are a bit see-through, so swatching them on a piece of paper is a very good idea, so you can get a sense of what kind of colors and if they are vibrant or very faint, and etc, etc. So a few of these I was actually quite surprised about because they looked really faint or really dark, and then when they're on paper they would just popped, and I was really happy about that. There's also so many of these that I wanted to use, but you will see later that I learned my lesson and I should not use a lot of them at once. But let's get into the art. The first one that I wanted to do was going to be with the umbrella pattern because I really thought it was really cute, and there's also a jellyfish washi tape and also a kind of fish and sea creature pattern, very childish, and I thought, oh, they'll work together. So I went for all of them and I sketched out my design, or my drawing. It wasn't a design, it was a drawing, and I went pretty simple with it. I actually just did a cute girl on the bicycle, and I thought, well, drawing bicycles are a challenge enough, so we'll just go for that. And I used my ballpoint pen, which is a soft big feel in black. It's actually waterproof, so I could use watercolor with it, but I decided to go the same direction as Casey Golden. This is just, as you can tell, it's just a copy video of Casey. I was just very inspired, and I just wanted to use just pen and the washi tape and see where that would where that would get me. So I finished my line art and I started laying down my washi tape, and I started out with the umbrella pattern with some rain pattern on it. So my idea was really to have her kind of looking up at the sky and be like, oh, it's raining jellyfish or it's raining fish, and it's really weird. And I kind of thought of them, well, both her and the next one that you will see, they're kind of witches or something like that. I thought it was kind of cute. Anyway, the umbrella pattern worked really well as a dress pattern, and I thought it was super cute. But then of course I started adding the washi tape to the balloons or clouds, I guess, and the water droplets, and it didn't turn out, and I think that is because I used too many patterns that were too similar and it just couldn't work with each other. And I think the right way to do this is to just use one washi tape for the whole drawing and kind of lean on your line art for the rest of it. But unfortunately, I was pretty tired and didn't really care too much, so I just went ahead and used 3, which I learned later that was a little bit too much. Also, the patterns don't really line up at all, so getting them to look kind of connected to each other was really hard, and I kind of gave up pretty quickly trying to make them connect. But I think I'm just not patient enough for washi tape. I think I am patient enough for really line arty art, but I don't think I am cut out, you get my joke there, for washi tape. Some of you guys might even like this art a lot, and I might just not be seeing what you guys are seeing, but I did make a mistake when I finished adding all the washi tape, and that was to color the background black because I wanted to have more contrast because all the patterns were so light and they were close to the paper texture just with a lot of color. And I thought, hey, I can use some black Sharpie and color in the background. That wasn't such a good idea, and I kind of regretted it later, but done is done, and you learn from mistakes, and I'm pretty sure I know now a little bit more what to do next time if I want to do a washi illustration again. And I learned even more from the next one, as you will see. So the next one is also very simple. It's just a cute girl. I kind of see them as witchy girls, and I did the same line art. I just did the line art. It's very straightforward. And then for the patterning, I was trying to be a little bit more selective over what I did, and I wanted to be more muted, more green, really like magical. Of course, that's me you're talking about here. And I went for this green textured green washi tape with some nice blue flowers, and I thought that was really nice, and it worked really well, and I was really excited for this drawing when I put down that, because it actually kind of matched up and the pattern kind of worked, so it looked like one piece of clothing instead of just different strips of tape. And actually, I forgot to say that on the last one. Cutting the washi tape, I was really impatient, so I actually cut through the paper most of the time. The second illustration was easier because I knew not to put a lot of pressure on, but my knife was just too sharp. And if you've been around for the most important stream, which was last Halloween, I did a Halloween stream, and if you know my inside joke here, you were there. You should not let me have knives. I'm too impatient. Anyway, the next thing I did was actually using this really cool washi tape with green and black and white, and it worked really well with both the shirt in the background and like the line art on the flowers, and I cut it out so that it kind of worked as a flower. This wasn't the one I originally planned to use for this illustration, but it worked really well, and I was really happy. This is a point where I should have just left it, because it looked really cool and I was excited for it, and I was excited to just continue, and I of course continued. So this is where I learned my lesson that I don't need to add a lot of detail. I could have just left it there and worked more on my line art, and it would look really cool. But of course I tried to add some more washi tape in the background, trying to match them up as best as I could. And then I tried to add some darker stuff in the background as well later, but I took it out and then I put in some more simple flower washi tape that I had. It kind of worked a little bit better, but then again I got impatient and I colored her hair completely black. So I'm sorry, I kind of ruined both my pieces, but I think I learned a lot, and I think I could probably redo this art and like these drawings and make them a lot better with washi tape, and maybe have a little bit of a break and actually take my time and do these illustrations a little bit better, redo them, know what I did wrong the first time, and I'm sure washi tape could be so cool to use for more illustrative pieces. I recommend you guys try it yourself. I think you could call it similar to screens that you use in mangas, only that is a lot more colorful. Anyway, I hope you guys like this challenge video. It's very random, it's very quick. I guess I had a little bit of fun, but I was also mostly frustrated with my inability to be able to work around washi tape. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I personally don't think maybe washi tape is my art thing. I didn't really want to post this video. I thought I might try and redo the art, but I am really busy with freelance work, and I don't have time to do anything new. So this is what you get, and I hope you guys enjoy kind of seeing things that I can't do over things that I can do. So here are the final drawings or art things. I think I could have done it a lot better. I think I was just very impatient. I was not in the mood for it, so I think I need to try it again. And let me know if you guys want to see me kind of try and redo these and make them better, because I think I really overdid them and didn't know what I was doing and didn't care. And that happens with art, and I'm gonna show it anyway, because I'm sure you guys will enjoy my failures. Anyway, have a lovely day, have a lovely weekend, and if you guys want to support me on Patreon, you can, and if you want to see me live on Twitch, you can, and all of that will be down below, and if you want to get my books, that's also down below. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you next week.